morning and welcome to Romance-a-thon Day 5. How are we on Day 5? Like, we literally have today and 2 more days. Like, this is insane. Morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jessie, and today I am taking you along on my day for Romance-a-thon. So if you haven't seen my previous 2 videos, which is day 1 and 2, and also days 3 and 4, make sure you go check those out. But this is going to be day 5 and 6. So if you watch day 4, you can kind of tell yesterday was just not the greatest like reading day. I was just so busy with work and just trying to deal with like time management and things like that. But today's a new day. We're going to be positive and we're going to start this vlog. I am currently reading Our Finest Hour by Jennifer Milliken, and to be honest, I'm only 20 pages into it. So no real updates from the last time. Just like I never could get a moment to just sit down and just read and not like be committed to like other projects or get interrupted. So sorry about that. So a little backstory on what Our Finest Hour is about. You have our main character, I believe her name is Aubrey. Maybe it's Audrey, but I'm pretty sure it's Aubrey. But she literally gets dumped in the first chapter by her boyfriend, Owen, on April Fool's Day. Like, do you guys like not think about like what day it is when they decide to break up with people? So anyways, so she's having to deal with that. And then in the second chapter, we learn that Aubrey's mother like left her and her father when she was at a very young age. So she's having to deal with that. And I believe she is like seeing therapy about like feeling like abandoned and things like that. And I'm sure like Owen dumping her has just kind of made like things like worse for her. Then in like the next chapter, we learn that Aubrey's roommate, I've already forgotten her name, finds out about the breakup, and she's like trying to get her to go out to a bar and just kind of keep her mind off things and things like that. And then where I left off is when her roommate is like, you need to have a one-night stand, no strings attached. This seems like a really great story so far. I mean, I know, again, I'm only like 20 pages into the book, but from what I gather, the writing style is very easy to like consume. It's not a book that I have to like constantly like process things harder, you know what I mean? Like it just kind of naturally flows. Like the voice and the tone of the story is really good. I do like the audiobook. My only complaint is when the narrator speaks for like other people, like the roommate. She kind of uses like an annoying voice when she does it. So, but I feel like if I can actually read this book for a long period of time, I think I can get past that. So I just hope she doesn't like make these like annoying voices for like every single character in the book. Today should be a lot calmer than yesterday. I did finish up a bunch of projects, and I do have other projects that probably aren't going to be finalized this week. So I think today and tomorrow, not sure about Friday, but possibly today and tomorrow is going to be a little bit more chiller at work. After work though, I plan on meeting with my friend Ashley, and we are going dress shopping. In day 2 of the Romance-a-thon, I bought a dress and it was just way too big. Thank you everyone for your honest comments. Like after watching the footage and editing it, I realized like this dress is just not for me. Love the colors and the style, but way too big. She did say there's a store in my town called Kohl's that is available to try clothes on. So I think we're gonna go there after work. We'll see what we decide to do, but that dress is going back to the store. I have it in my car. Then we'll probably grab like maybe dinner and some drinks, and then I'll probably head on home. So I don't know where I'm gonna find the time to read, but I'm gonna find it somehow. So wish me luck. I'm gonna grab some coffee, go to work, get this day over with, make sure I get some reading in on my lunch break. I haven't been able to read at all this week so far. So I'm excited. Let's get this done. Hi, good morning. Can I get a large caramel swirl iced coffee? In the coffee though, do y'all have oat milk? Can I get that? No sugar though.
Okay.
And that, yep, that's it. Thank you. 344. Thank you. What is up, you guys? I am finally back home. I just got home maybe about 10 or 15 minutes ago. I literally just like scarfed down my dinner. So me and my friend Ashley, we ended up going to like TJ Maxx and a Kohl's, and I ended up buying 3 dresses. The 2 that you saw in the video, I actually ended up getting both. The first one with the blue, I don't think I'm gonna wear that one to the wedding, but I think that would be really cute because I do have like a longer cardigan that would be perfect to wear that with at work. So I think I'm going to keep that one. And then the other one was really, really cute. However, we went to TJ Maxx, which I forgot to bring my camera in, and I found a really cute like burnt color, like crimson color, and it's kind of like a wrap dress, and it looks really, really cute. And after that, we went to Chipotle for dinner, and but yeah, I literally just got home and scarfed that down. I will admit I'm in a little bit of a bad mood. There was a thing at work, like everything's fine at work. It's just I made a slight mistake, and everything's fine and taken care of. It's just like I'm one of those people that kind of like overthinks things, and I will like sit here probably all night. Probably won't be able to go to sleep early either. But I will literally sit here all night and just like keep thinking about it, just because like, I don't know, anxiety, I don't know. I'm not someone who thinks they have an anxiety or tries to overthink things, but when it does come to like how I appear as far as like my character and things like that, like not that that's being judged, but like that's just how I feel, because like I want to make sure that, you know, I am competent in making sure that I know what I'm doing and that I lead a strong team. But it's really the small things that really get to me. Like something like, I mean, just for example, I'm not going to go into detail, but I labeled some paperwork wrong. And so it's been fixed. It's a very easy mistake to make. But the thing is, it wasn't even my job to do that. However, I wanted to help out another coworker. So it's done. I'm human. I know I'm just kind of like over dramatic about it. However, tomorrow I can already imagine like the earful that I'm going to get. But anyways, it's currently 8:45 at night. My husband had a softball tournament tonight, and he said if he won the first game, they didn't have to play again. But I think they lost, so they have to play a second game. I don't know. Sports. Confusing. But I really need to put a dent into this one. I really just want to lay here in my happy place, which is my reading room, office, whatever you want to call it, and just try not to think about work. Relax. I got things accomplished. I have a dress for this wedding that we're going to. So, sorry to be like a Debbie Downer, but you know, this is real life, and you know, this is stuff that I deal with, and I'm gonna be fine. Like, I'm not trying to make it bigger or smaller than what it is, or trying to downplay, but it is what it is. So, but I just cracked open a Coke Zero. I didn't realize we were also out of wine. why are we out of wine? And the only thing I have is seltzers, and I'm just not in the mood for that. Wine would have been perfect, but we're out of wine. So anyways, I'm going to start my audiobook, get this book read. So it is actually Sunday, and I know what you're probably thinking, like, what happened? So unfortunately, there was a lot of things that happened since Wednesday. So actually Thursday, by the time I got off work, I actually had such a throbbing headache to the point where I came home and didn't eat dinner. It was so bad to the point where I just literally wanted to like sit in the dark. Like, actually taking care of my dogs was actually a struggle. I did, however, finish Our Finest Hour, and apparently I did not have any footage of that as well. I will get into that in a little bit when I do my wrap up, but Friday I actually started Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, and unfortunately I did have footage, but somehow it has erased from my memory card. So I'm so sorry about that. I did get to finish Regretting You. However, I didn't finish it until yesterday, which was Saturday. So it wasn't in time at the end of Romance-a-thon. But I will let you guys know that I absolutely love this one. I'll get to that in the wrap up as well. And I did not get to the buddy read of Someday. I do really want to read this one. However, I am going to put it on the back burner just a little bit because I think I'm more in a thriller mood right now. So I'm going to kind of take a break from romances, and we'll get to this one eventually. Not only did I start Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, but unfortunately I ended up having to take my dog Ovie to the emergency vet, and I was literally there from like 6:30 at night until 2 o'clock in the morning. So if you didn't know this, Justin, my husband, we do not have any children, nor do we plan on having children in the future, but our dogs are literally our babies, and to have that scary moment of like not knowing what's wrong with your dog was really traumatizing. So unfortunately I did not get to read, but I did bring this book with me. But under the circumstances, it was very hard to like not worry about your child basically in another room not knowing answers. But before I let you know what happened, he's fine, he's home, he's safe, and he's getting all the snuggles. But basically, not to gross you out or anything like that, but when we got home we noticed that he had a very upset stomach and was having uncontrollable like number twos basically, and it eventually got so bad that there was blood everywhere. So hopefully that doesn't gross you out, but it was awful, it was everywhere, and it was scary. So yeah, but he's fine, he's under medication. The doctors think he may have gotten into something or ate something to where it really messed up his stomach and like kind of like did something to his intestines. But they said with medication, he'll be fine. He was also very dehydrated. He was literally drinking water after water and could not keep anything down. So he needed liquids immediately. Not only that, I was also having to deal with my mom, who is having breathing issues. Basically, she said that she was told she had a really bad sinus infection with bronchitis, and it was getting to the point where she couldn't breathe. So I was also having to deal with that. But thankfully, everyone is good. So yeah, so I'm so sorry that this video will be cut pretty short and there's not a lot of footage, but as you can tell, reading romance was not high on my priority. I really wanted to make sure that my family was great. So, but on another note, let me go ahead and do like a wrap up. I'm just going to start from the beginning where we read Beach Read. So the first book I read was Beach Read. This is for the Hate to Love and also the new to you author. I've never read anything by Emily Henry, and I can tell you this, I really love this one, and the more I keep thinking about it, the more I want to rate it higher, but I am going to stick with a 4-star as of right now. The next one that I read was Eleanor and Gray by Brittany C. Cherry, and this was a 5-star read. I absolutely love this one, and it was much more of a surprise for me. This one fit 3 prompts. It's a new to you author, a BIPOC author, and cover love, because like, hello. The next book that I read was Our Finest Hour by Jennifer Milliken. This is the TikTok book that I've talked about multiple times, and I'm giving this one 3 stars. I feel like our characters were a little too dimensional. There wasn't a lot of development between them two, and I don't know, like sometimes I wanted to scream at everyone involved. Like, our main character like was just so not wanting to like really give a lot, and even though Isaac is trying, I feel like it just wasn't that realistic. I don't know, the relationship was super cute. I feel like it had a lot of potential, but unfortunately this one just did not deliver. Don't let my thoughts really judge you from picking this one up. I do see where this could be really hyped and go viral on TikTok, so I will be checking out more from this author. Just this one just was not for me. I also picked up Regretting You, and you guys, I absolutely love this one. I gave this one 5 stars as well. This one was so amazing. It's just, I just love Colleen Hoover. Like, I really don't feel like there's a single book that I've absolutely hated from her. There have been some that aren't 5-star quality for me. However, like, I've loved everything she's put out there, so I do recommend this one. I love the mother-daughter relationship. I would definitely recommend that you pick this one up if you love Colleen Hoover's writing style and her love stories. This one is a little bit young adult, but I wouldn't say it's anything to be scared of, so definitely pick this one up. I highly recommend it. Alright guys, that's all of the books that I read for Romance-a-thon. Again, thank you so much, Jacqueline, and all of the co-hosts for making this readathon the funnest thing ever. Sorry for my week to be a little bit of a downer, but again, it is what it is. But make sure you guys give this a thumbs up, and make sure you check out all the other co-hosts for their reading vlogs coming up, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!